who also eat the flesh of my people, and flay their skin from off them. And they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot, and as flesh within the cauldron. Then shall they cry unto Yehovah, but he will not hear them. He will even hide his face from them at that time, now, and they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. Thus saith Yehovah concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry, Shalom, peace. And he that putteth not into their mouths Shalom. They even prepare war against him. Therefore night shall be unto you. You got that? Night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision in the dark with a dim mind. Your mind's a dim. How could you have a vision? And it shall be dark unto you. Dark, see? Dark. Dark. Dim. That ye shall not divine, and the sun shall go down over the prophets, and the day shall be dark over them. Don't you see it? Verse 6. Then shall the seers be ashamed, all who thought they could see in the dark. And the diviners confounded. Yeah, they shall all cover their lips. You have the right to remain silent. For there is no answer of Yehovah, neither of Kima. But truly I am full of power by the Spirit, the very Spirit of Yehovah, full of it, and of judgment, and of might, to declare to Yaakov his transgression, and to Israel his sin. Verse 8. I'm full of it. Can't you hear it? See, you are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Who destroyed it? Since you are destroyed for the lack of it, then who destroyed it? No, it wasn't who destroyed it. It was the devil. The devil destroyed it. How? By placing their K in front of what you should already know. N-O. That's what they did. They placed the K, they placed Kaf, Kima, in front of no, N-O, that you don't know. But they got you thinking you know. And so much until that now, N-O-W, have all of you sitting and hanging on the ledge, L-E-D-G-E, of the seat of judgment on this judgment day. How do you get out of their prisons? Since that's the case, how do you get out of them? Remove their K. You have to remove their K. They kill the N of our noon, N-O-O-N-N-U-N, of your mind. Kill the N-U-N, they kill the N-U-N. Remove their K, they kill the N-U-N of your mind, the N-O-O-N pronunciation of your mind that now has you, as it left you in the midday that you think is noon. M-I-D, midday. Well, you think you had to remove the noon. Now you got midday, you think it's noon. You got nothing to do with noon. There never was afternoon. Got you saying good afternoon. It's still a good midday. Without noon. They remove their K, they kill the noon of our noon, N-O-N, N-U-N of your mind that now has you, as it left you in the midday that you think is noon, N-O-N. Let's look at that again. Let me show you what you think is noon. See, it's midday. This is noon. kill this out of here. It took away at midday. That's noon. You could have recess after now. You cannot. Your recess is denied. So where is Moses? So where's noon? See, that means noon is not a time of day, it's a character. It's a meaning. You got that? Madam Prosecutor, Malacca Prosecutor, would you go to Joshua, please? Read chapter 1. See, you want something that don't exist during time. It had already left time. Noon was always here. See, you cannot have something after noon if noon was already here. It was always here. There's no time of noon. But something happened. See, noon came after M, didn't it? N comes after M. That means Moses was here as an M, Nim, and then came noon. But no one never knew or comprehended or understood who the son of noon is. They thought it was Joshua. Read that, please. Joshua chapter 1, verse 1.
Joshua 1, verse 1. Now after the death of Moshe, the servant of Yod-Heh-Wah-Peh.
After who? The death of who?
Moshe.
Moshe. Go ahead.
The servant of Yod-Heh-Wah-Peh, it came to pass that the Lord Yod spoke unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moshe, minister, saying.
Hold it. You have Moshe died after the death. Ma'al first came during this era of time and prophecy, during this generation. He first came to Miami of Florida. There are 11 cities in 11 states and towns. 11 cities, villages, and towns are named Miami from 11 states. But the state that he came to that has the most popular of the 11 Miamis is Miami of Florida. So he came to Miami of Florida in 1979. And when he came incognito as Moses. Moses, why? Because Moses died. The death of Moses. You just read it. Malek Prosecutor. Joshua chapter 1, verse 1. He came as Moses Israel. And after he died, then he came to Joshua. And what did he say to Joshua in verse 2?
Moshe, my servant, is dead. Now, therefore, arise.
Wait. You have now? After semicolons of dead, you have now. N-O-W?
Cain, N-O-W.
Why? Because the cuff is removed. That means you don't know. So if you put cuff for the now, you would know. But you don't know. You think it's now. But it is now. Because now I got to tell you and reveal it. Because you don't know. Why? Destroy for lack of knowledge? You're right on the edge of judgment. You are. So now, therefore, what? Arise. As the Bible said in the beginning of our session today, all rise. Of course, now in session. The Honorable Yeshua, Shiloh. This is appellations. It's now in process. Not in process. What else after, now therefore arise? Do what?
Go over this Jordan.
See, go over this Jordan. You can either go over to J or you can go to Dan. Jordan. You can either go to J of Jerusalem or go to Dan. You know who Dan is? You think it's Jordan. Jordan is James or Michael. No J. Not gonna be a Jordan. There's no J. Thou who?
Thou and all this people unto the land which I give to them, even to the children of Israel.
Hold it. This is in verse 3. See, my arm gave land to all the children of Israel. They have their own territory. All of it. 12 territories, 12 tribes. And you make a note, when you read Genesis chapter 49 verse 28, it's going to tell you, make a note. Genesis chapter 49 verse 28 is going to tell you all 12 of his sons became the 12 tribes of Israel. Each one of them has their own territory over the promised land, over Jordan. Read verse 3, please.
Verse 3, every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moshe.
Good gracious, the Torah. Madam Malika, prosecutor. So who is Joshua? They have in the Bible Joshua the son of Nun. Or Nun. Joshua the son of Nun. Who is the son? Or who is this particular son of Joshua? Or of Nun? This is Yahshua, the son of Nun. We know who Yahshua is. He's all throughout the New Testament. Today they call him Jesus. I'm not going to show you a photo. It's insulting to show you a photo when you don't. Look at your concordance in reference H 1121. That's who the son is. The son of Nun. And you're in, not Nun. What's it mean? We also have etymology of 1129, reference H, strong opponents. What do you have?
H 1121. A son.
You have a son. The Hebrew word is Beth, isn't it? Bana. Bana. Spelled from right to left. Beth, Nun, Hey.
Okay.
And what's it mean?
Son, as a builder of the family name.
Wait. You have a son. As a builder.
Son. A son. As a builder of the family name.
What else you have? Anything else? What about this Children's lexicon? I'm looking at people of a nation. I'm looking at sons of injustice for unrighteous men. I have my concordance right here. Madam Prosecutor, defense lawyer. I'm looking at the son, the so-called son of man, is a people of a nation of lifeless things. And this is according to the Strong's Exhaustive Concordance under reference H 1121. Also sparks, stars, and arrows, a member of a guild order in a class. That son, some think it was faithful Sophie, as if as a son of a father or a mother. Or and a mother, because they have got both parents. And then I have under reference H 1129, I have to build and rebuild, established under SON. You think it's son in the Bible. It's no. It's not. It's not son. It's Bana. Bana. In Hebrew originally. it also has cause to continue and to be rebuilt, to be established, and to restore. So that means that the word son, which is read of none, that follows the, T-H-E, again, the word son, S-O-N in English, that follows the, T-H-E in English, that also follows Joshua, or Yahshua, the name. This means that Yahshua, also known as Shiloh, was prophesied to come after Moses, Yahweh, in the last days, and after Moses, Yahweh had now ascended on May 7, 2007, and gathered the people, the nation, the sons as characterization, sons of injustice and unrighteous men, gather them together. The sons of Yahweh are angels, that are also the people of the nation of Yahweh and of Israel, all 12 tribes, that are of a lifeless mind, M-I-N-D, without the N, N-O-O-N, none, of things, that is, like what makes their mind spark, like stars and arrows. A member of a guile of people, an order of the special order of men and women, a class of people, and Shiloh would now follow a commandment from Deuteronomy to build, rebuild, establish, and cause to continue the nation of Deuteronomy, to rebuild them and to rebuild a house of Deuteronomy and a house of Israel, established by a family, to be rebuilt. That's who the son of none is. You thought it was a man. To establish and restore. And all this is hidden in the 14th Hebrew character, a symbol known as none, that you thought you were on recess for after none. It's hidden under, actually, see, none is hidden under reference H5126. It's not a man or a person. It's a fish of posterity. It is a figurative, a metaphor, an allegory. Look under reference H5126, 5125, in order to continue, to increase, and to propagate. To propagate, continue to increase, to propagate. You got that? Do you have it? I'm looking. Where's reference H5126?
No.
It says none? None. None. The son of none. And people like this. Or what?
The father of Joshua.
Now see, I had the father of Joshua. And yet you can look in the Bible and show you what Nun is in the Bible. What else? I mean, how many other sons he had then? Since the father of Joshua. What else? It takes you back to 25, 51, 25, it says what?
Resprout.
Resprout. To continue, right?
Right.
To increase.
Propagate.
To propagate. Wow.
To continue.
To continue.
Be continued.
That means when you look in this book called Psalms chapter 119, you'll find none. All the Hebrew characters you'll find in Psalms chapter 119. And what I would like for them, what I can prosecute to do is read from verse 97 of that chapter. Turn to Psalms chapter 119. As in 119th Street on the corner. Read from verse 97. I would like for you, Malika prosecutor, to read from verse 97 to 104. Because you're the law. You enforce the law and impose the breaking of the law on others. You break the law. Read verse 97, please.
Verse 97. Oh, how love I thy law.
See? Prosecutor. What else?
It is my meditation all the day. Thou through thy commandments hast made me wiser than mine enemies.
Wow. Wiser. What else?
For they are ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers.
Well, and?
For thy testimonies are my meditation. I understand more than the ancients.
What? How is that?
Because I keep thy precepts.
Well, this is ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Read on. 101, please.
I have refrained my feet from every evil way, that I might keep thy word. I have not departed from thy judgments, for thou hast taught me. How sweet are thy words unto my taste. Yea, sweeter than honey to my mouth.
Good gracious. And what else?
Through thy precepts I get understanding. Therefore I hate every false way.
Praise the Lord.
Praise you, the
Well,
Father.
milk loves honey and sweetness. And now you are in a position that you have to defend, and not that you want to or need to, you have to. You are appointed by the court of the Social Lodge, the court of Shiloh, to defend these people breaking the law. And it's not that I don't like you or love you because I do, it's just that you're in a terrible situation. And you asked the court for a recess till afternoon. Now that we have killed that, I deny that. Your request is denied for recess afternoon. And what I'd like for you to do, Mr. Lawyer, defense lawyer, is come up. I'm going to cross-examine. Direct examination. Not cross-examination, direct examination, not cross-examination. Direct examination to the lawyer, defense lawyer. You come up to the podium, and I'd like for you to read from verse 105. Of none, since you mentioned none. None. I don't like lawbreakers. Don't you just read it? I hate every false way. Every false way. And someone's been charged with first. We got 8 people who confessed to murder. And then we have one who is being charged with attempted killing and covetousness. I mean, does it sound like I have a sword in my mouth? It should. I prophesy. In fact, not only do I have a sword in my mouth, I have a light in it too. It's called a lamp. 7 lamps. I have 7 lamps, 7 pipes of 7 lamps in my mouth. I showed it to Zechariah. Chapter 4, you can confess there. Would you tell the court, please, beginning at verse 105 of Psalm chapter 19, please tell the court what you mean by none.
Yes, Your Honor. Psalms 119, verse 105, quote, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet.
Oh, so you limit yourself.
Yes, Your Honor.
And what else?
And a light unto my path.
Why? Because it was dim. D-I-M. In darkness. And as you were in court, what have you did in verse 106?
I have sworn, and I will perform it, that I will keep thy righteous judgment.
It sounds like you are repenting. And what else? In verse 107.
I am afflicted very much. Quicken me, O Yod-Heh-Waveh, according unto thy word. Shiloh.
In the words here. Made flesh. Because no one, I don't care who you are watching the video, if you're watching live, you never knew any of this. Never. My aunt didn't even teach this when he was here. So we'll find a DVD if you like. Feel free to go look for any DVD